Hey everybody, Dr. Greco here. Welcome to Ministry in a Minute. So do me a favor, like and share this short video so we can get the word out about the Crossroads School of Ministry and everything we're doing to build up church leaders all over the world. We've been talking this week about the keys to the kingdom. Jesus told Peter in Matthew 16 he would give him the keys to the kingdom. And I don't think it was a metaphor. I think it was a discussion that really goes on in how Jesus lives about what things matter for us accessing the kingdom and serving the kingdom. And we've said that there's a couple of things that are keys to the kingdom. Relationship building, that's modeled after who Jesus was, and holy anticipation. We're always looking forward to the second coming, okay? But we also need to be looking forward to what God is going to do today, tomorrow, in our ministries, in our lives as we serve Him. Today I want to talk about holy boldness. Now, the first thing I want to mention about holy boldness is it is not wholly obnoxious. Okay? Holy boldness does not mean we just say anything we want at any time about Jesus, but it does mean that we stand up for Christ even when it's not easy. Okay. In Acts chapter 4, I love this section because the disciples were dragged in, they were arrested, they were threatened, and basically they said, there's no other name by which men are saved. And the Sanhedrin said, well, everybody saw what happened, so we can't really do anything to these guys, so let's just threaten them. And they pulled them back in and they said, don't say this anymore. And here was the response of the apostles in Acts chapter 4, verse 19. It says, Peter and John replied, "Is it right in God's eyes to listen to you or to him? You be the judges. As for us, we cannot help speaking about what we have seen and heard." Folks, there are people who will say, well, I can't talk about God in school or at work because it's illegal, the separation of church and state. That's not true. Now, again, I'm not saying we should be obnoxious. I'm not saying we should hurt people's feelings. But we can talk about Jesus whenever and wherever we want, as long as we're not forcing anyone to listen. And we need to be people who are ready to do bold things for God. Sometimes it could cause trouble, but the point isn't that we want to be forceful. The point is that we want to be consistent and that we want to be focused on Jesus. Not forceful, but focused. Think of that. It'll help us to know when it's the right time. Holy boldness. It's one of the keys to the kingdom. We'll see you tomorrow for another Ministry in a Minute.